Hi, welcome to Vaughn's Tarot, and I'm here to do a general energy reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And this is just going to be what's going on currently at this time. So I have commitment in reverse, I have animosity, I have Ice King or Ice Queen, I have bondage in reverse, I have love offering, I have voodoo. So at this time, you are currently releasing energies where there is no equal give and take. You could have been in a long-term commitment where there was no equal give and take, or they was emotionally unavailable, or you was just in a situation, or some of you could have been in multiple situations where there was no equal give and take. You was always in your head. You never got what you deserved from the situation. And I feel like a lot of you are leaving it behind. Some of you have already left it behind. A lot of you have been doing a lot of cleansing work. You could be cleansing your energy of negativity. You could be cleansing your life of negativity, whether it's negative family members you let go of, a negative relationship, a negative situationship. There could be spell work being done to manipulate your energy to accept the love offer, but you are not accepting it. So I have love offer and I have voodoo next to it. So somebody is upset because you don't want to accept the love offer, or you are finished with the situation, because I have commitment in reverse. Some of you could be getting a divorce, or you could just be moving away from energies that are emotionally unavailable, or there is no equal give and take, or they didn't realize your worth until after the fact that everything was over. Like they didn't realize who you were until everything was over. Some of you could never depend on this person. When you needed them the most, they wasn't there. They could have cheated, or they could have left you when you needed them the most. They could have worked against you. It could have been a lot of things going on in the background that made you leave the situation, because I have let go. I have peaceful resolution. So a lot of you are letting this situation go. You've come to some type of resolution to do so. And I have success. So you are currently working on your success at this time. You could have a crush on somebody else, or you could be dating somebody else, but it's a lot of things attached to your energy that you have let go of. You have moved on from this situation, because I have bondage in reverse. A lot of you, even if you did have a partner, or you was in a situation with somebody, you could have felt like you was doing everything alone. Or let's say you are single, like you are a single Gemini, you could be doing everything alone. Like you could be going through a lot. You could even be in debt, or you could have been like going through a lot of attacks, unnecessary things, spell work, a lot of gossip and stuff like that. You are overcoming all of that. Even though you've gone through a lot, you are still on your feet. Like you still get things done. You still manage to get things done, even if you are single. A lot of you manage to get things done. I have the Page of Wands, so you could be embarking on a new adventure. And people have animosity towards you because of that, but I feel like you don't care. You already freed yourself from something, because I have let go here. So I have let go. It says the time has come to let go of this situation. Stop focusing on how or when it will be solved, or even when and why it occurred. Relationships that are unhealthy or unfulfilling should be released in order to allow something better to come along. It says, don't worry, Source and your angels have everything under control. A key aspect to manifesting your desires is to ask for what you want and then release it to heaven. So some of you could also pray a lot. Whenever things get hard, you pray. So it says if you've been drawn to this card, you may be holding on too tightly to the way your dreams will unfold. Make a wish and then leave the rest to your angels. So if you were holding on to how things were going to play out, or whether it was the future or a lot of situations that have already passed, like you are just at the point where you are going with the flow, you would rather just be yourself, or you're going to continue being yourself, and you're just going to go with the flow of life, and that's going to bring you a lot of abundance and a lot of success. And whenever you are unsure about something, I'm hearing that you pray, or you just ask your angels for answers. You can ask your ancestors for answers, or you ask your spirit guide for answers. So I have peaceful resolution. So the challenges you are inquiring about are going to come to an end. So you could have went through a nasty divorce, a nasty split, or you could have walked away from somebody that made you an option. It says conflict will cease and soon be replaced with harmony. There will be a sense of peace shared by all, even if some only agree to disagree. Disagreements will be resolved in your favor. This includes struggles with employees, legal battles, and even strife among family and friends. Be forgiving and understanding of those that have been in error. Allow peace to come and grace and dignity for everyone. So you have forgiven situations, but you are not going back to the situation. Whether it's a failed marriage, whether it's a failed situationship or a failed relationship, or even a job where you feel like you couldn't be yourself, or you couldn't get, like, you felt like you had to take orders. You could be starting your own business. You don't want to punch in on somebody's time clock. Like, you are just doing things, you taking a risk. A lot of you are taking a risk and being more creative. Like, you could have a lot of creative talents. Some of you could like to write, or you could be an artist, or you could sing, or you like to draw. There's other things that you are good at that you are taking a risk on. Some of you could be into fashion, and those are the things that you are putting your energy into. You also putting your energy into people who give you equal give and take, where you feel loved, where you feel appreciated. I have the Chariot at the bottom of the deck, so you are moving on currently. Whether you are single, if you are single, you embarking on a journey with people who will give you an equal take in a relationship or a situation, with the Chariot being here. And I have the Hangman coming out in reverse also. What else is going on with Gemini currently at this time? What else is going on with Gemini currently at this time? The King of Pentacles. So you could have released the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could have released the Cancer. I have the Tower. You could have released the Scorpio. What else is going on with Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus at this time? The Three of Cups. You could actually be celebrating that you released this, or you are just unbothered. A lot of you are coming off as unbothered at this time because you already know what the next phase of your journey consists of. You already know where you're going. You already know what you have to do, the work that you have to put in to get there. You are not going back to people who betrayed you, people who lied to you, people who didn't keep it 100 with you, because you keep it 100 with everybody. You be real with everybody. You always want the best for people. You will give people the shirt off your back. You will help people even when you going through something, because that's just the type of person that you are. And you want to be with somebody that has that same type of energy. You want that type of energy. You don't want to be with somebody that's selfish. You don't want to be with somebody that's emotionally unavailable. You don't want to be with somebody that's going to try to manipulate your energy using love spells or using spell work to try to win you over. You want somebody that's going to keep it real with you, somebody that's going to always show up for you and be in your life and keep it 100 with you. So what else is going on with Gemini currently at this time? I have Divine Feminine and I have Ancestors. So you always have somebody looking over you, whether it's your ancestors that you never met before, or whether it's somebody that you really care about that passed away, that is currently guiding you in a better direction for your life. Because I have Divine Feminine, I have Ancestors. You could be a Divine Masculine also. And I have the Three of Cups. And I have Thief at the bottom of the deck. So a lot of things could have been stolen from you, whether it was your energy, whether it was your time, whether it was actual money, but you still managed to move forward anyway. Even though you go through these things, or you went through these things in the past, you still managed to move forward. You are at bliss. You could be going through an awakening at this time of what you need to do to accomplish your goals. and to have the right people in your corner and to have the right people in your life. And I have bliss here. I have nice guy, nice woman, work, labor, efforts, faith. So you never lost faith despite everything you went through. You still kept the faith. You prayed a lot. You could have went through the worst of the worst alone. If you are single, you went through the worst of the worst alone. Even if you was in a partnership that didn't work out, you went through the worst alone. You felt like you didn't really have a partner, but you still kept the faith anyway. And for that, you will be rewarded. A lot of you are going to be rewarded for being your true self despite all the negativity, despite all the death magic, despite all the spell work. Having the courage to abandon things that don't serve you is what's going to bring you your abundance. Whether it's a stale relationship that you abandon, a situationship, a stale job, anything that wasn't making you happy or giving you wish fulfillment, because life is really short and it'll pass you by in the blink of an eye. And you want to go after the things that you want and the things that you actually love in life, because life is short and you never know when your time or when your ticket is going to be punched. So Gemini, that is what's going on with you currently at this time, and I hope that you guys have a good day.